Eric heads to the Cook Farm in Missouri to meet up with Brian Cook. With only 3 days to deer hunt and the moon phase working against him, see how they beat the odds on this episode of Adventures Afield.
When I was just a boy, my father helped me develop my passion for the outdoors. That passion quickly turned to an obsession.
This episode of Adventures Afield is sponsored in part by
All right, this is the afternoon of my first morning here. It's September 19th, 2019. November. This morning we were sitting down at the very bottom of the Bulldozer Trail. We took off, went to eat lunch. McRib. So now we're going to do the early afternoon hunt, so it's probably about 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Thought I heard something. So we have the wind blowing basically this way. Sitting up in the favorite tree stand, hoping to have a buck come by. This is the second morning at the Cook Farm. We're in a different spot. I've never been here before. I've been told they see a lot of good deer right here. So right now we have the wind to our face. We got another hillside over here. We're sitting on a hillside. And the deer travel through this low area through here. Didn't do any good yesterday. We hardly saw any deer. The moon is killing us. So hopefully we'll see something today. We just had a buck come in. He passed us at about 20 yards. Didn't really have a shot on him. I think he was legal, but hopefully we'll see another one.
While waiting for more deer, Eric and Brian watch this masked bandit make its way home from probably a night of some shenanigans. Sleep well, little guy.
So Brian went to go check a trail camera, and he went south of here, and I expected him to kick us some deer. So there was I guess a doe and a fawn came down the hill. I had no shot. They went to my right, just on the other side of the hill, maybe 10 yards, just on the other side of this hill. Then went back down the hill and back up the other hill, disappeared behind a tree. I had no shot. So I have 3 days here. This is my second day. And I need to get me a buck. We saw the one this morning, but he couldn't get it on camera. It's the evening of the second day. We're right over by the killing tree. But this time, we can see down there, and we can see the road up here. The field is just right over there, probably 100 yards through the trees. The wind is blowing this way, so we should be good. If anything comes out here, we'll see it.
It didn't take too long, and they noticed movement through the trees. Their persistence has finally paid off. After the shot, Eric watches the deer run a short ways before hitting the ground.
She's down. She's down. Yeah. She's going on up the hill. Yeah. That was probably 35, 40 yard shot. She ran maybe 15 yards. She is down within seconds. Oh, yeah. Awesome. All right. So I just shot the doe. This is basically how we love to hunt, Brian and I. We lean against a tree, try not to move, get the wind in our face, and find a really good spot where we know deer are going to come through. Now this deer came from the field over here. There's a road that comes in here. The road goes all the way through, probably, what, about half mile?
Yeah.
About a half mile. So this is the creek area down here. It drops probably about 30 feet. Our killing tree is right over here, where we both killed deer. And you know, this is a perfect setup. Even though the wind was swirling a little bit in here, it still worked out really good. She was probably, 35, 40 yards, probably closer to 35 yards, and she stood there and stared at us. We were out of place, but I had a perfect shot. I took it. She ran probably about 15 yards, maybe 20, fell over dead. Awesome. That's the way it's supposed to be. Let's go get her. That is a big doe. Where did I hit her? Should be right in here. There we go.
Got the entry hole.
Huh?
Entry hole.
Yeah, right there. Hey guys, Eric Henderson here with Adventures of Afield. I just took this beautiful doe. I'm shooting the Aeromagnum hollow points. They're called the Lone Star. 256 grain, actually, no, I'm sorry, 259 grain. Athlon Optics Talos. Love this. First focal plane scope. And as you can tell, put this doe down really fast. I mean, within 15 seconds, she was on the ground. That's what happens when you have a perfect shot, double lung shot, and it does the job.